It's that time again for another episode of The Sims 3. But before we get started, I have to bring up the fact that the latest series I had started had actually caused people to say, what the heck is going on? You may have seen the video, Leave It to Merle. This is a new series I had planned around using The Sims 3. I probably should put a splash screen on some of those videos. I don't know how many I'm going to do yet, but so far we've got one out and I've got at least one more planned. So it may contain some adult situations. There may be some stuff that a younger audience, if their parents seen, they may not be too thrilled about. So other than that, I don't plan too much for it, but it's basically a voice acting series for me. I may not be the best at voice acting, but I'm definitely trying to get my hand in there, see how it turns out. So that was episode 1, and episode 2 probably won't be out till next week, maybe middle-ish somewhere. After doing 30 minutes of attempting to record, yeah, it was 30 minutes for a 7-minute video, but after doing 30 minutes of it, of like constant voice grinding, it's basically what you're doing with your vocal cords, I had a scratchy throat for several days, so being new to voice acting definitely took a little bit of a toll on my throat right there. So that'll probably be at least a 1-week thing for each episode. If it all works out pretty good, I'll have a link in an annotation above in this video somewhere, probably in one of the corners, so feel free to check it out. And poor Dave, what is he doing? He is here stuck in the middle of nowhere. He doesn't know what to do. Okay, so yeah, that's a thing. Check out Leave It to Merle. That'll be a weekly series. Now back to our regularly scheduled family lifestyle. Getting things kicked off, we are definitely going to have to change Dave's room around. It looks a little out of place. Just a little, right? So we can just find something that's cheap, but yet very doable for a teenage sim. That would probably be much better for him. Because if he brings friends over and they see this, it's going to be like, dude, you got the child's room. What's going on here? And yeah, we're going to have Merle Point 2.0 all over again. Okay, so we don't want nothing too fancy because that's going to be like, you know, why would it be a bedroom if it's too fancy? It'd be a living room, right? Maybe I probably just stick with something like this. And I don't know, I think we should probably do something with that lighting too because it does look a little bit out of it. Definitely have to do something with the floor because the floor is like no what way any type of good. So maybe we get something dark or maybe some kind of neutral color. And I'm not even good with colors, so I'm just trying to make it sound like I know what I'm doing. And I could almost see something like this happening. It seems like it would work. Maybe a little bit lighter. Yeah, I could do that. Either be that or wood, so I think I'd rather just go with the brighter color. Kind of makes it stand out to some degree, I think, anyway. Okay, so we got that, and I'm pretty sure everything in his house, well, in his room, should be pretty good. Except changing this light, because this light is a little awkward. Okay, the light in there works in the bedroom, but we're just going to leave that alone. We'll change the light in Dave's room, because he's a big boy. We need something much better. Okay, so how do we do for lighting? Something reasonable, something not off the top, but something functional. Okay, that's a wall lighting, or wall, yeah, wall lighting. That's a wall light. Can we get something that... See, that's the one thing I wish The Sims 3 would really start working on. Better lights for the wall. Yeah, that's a little bit too big. And this might work. Whatever this stuff is. Layer cake lighting. Don't know if I like that. This, a little too fancy. It's a living room. Wow. Well, I guess one may have to do, whatever it is. The Sistine Lample. Draws inspiration from one of the most... whatever. Alright, so that's done. Dave can finish doing his homework. His room looks a little bit better. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and sell that plane, cause there's no point in it. Oh! Oh, she's gonna let Dave off the hook? Wow. They were just like doing autonomous stuff, and now she's letting him right off the hook. What's going on here? Oh, he's being forgiven because he did his homework. I think. I don't know. This is a very interesting little aspect of things. And are we allowed to go out and do stuff? I guess so, apparently. Very good. So it looks like Dave will be attending the prom after all. Oh. One quick interjection. If you decide to like try your hand at doing a lot of voice acting, especially over a prolonged period of time, don't drink coffee or anything. It does not help. So, definitely trying to get things back to where they were. The one thing I will say about these guys is that Sims in this game love to rake. I don't know why, but something about leaves. When they get the opportunity, they can go outside and start raking them leaves. So what? Fall's going to be over in about a day. Winter is right around the corner, so that means he'll be having the winter prom. Or whatever they call it these days. Whatever the young kids call it these days. That'll be a thing. So, oh, yeah. What are you doing, Dave? You got a whole bloody mess down here. Yeah, if you're going to wash one, you might as well just go ahead and wash them all, dude, because that's a mess on the table. And you technically still got to learn how to drive. Isn't that lovely? He's got his father's motorcycle over there and hasn't really driven it yet. Well, he likes to cook, so who knows? I may start making him focus on a cooking skill. But at the same time, he wants to be a doctor. See, this is where university life would be really, really good right about now. This would actually help the Sims get ready for whatever their future endeavors would be. And, well, I'm sure having to be in a medical career, he would have to do a lot of crap. So, whatever. Anyway, yeah, start cleaning up the house. There's like clothes all over the floor for no apparent reason. And it's a little bit messy. Should we have guests or something over? Actually, for the prom, we should have a friend over to get you well acquainted. So we can get a date. That'd be a good idea. I don't even think Dave knows why he's still sneaking around. This is one of those things where it gets kind of buggy or gets kind of stuck. Hopefully it's something we can get him out of soon here. So let's go ahead and ask Mandy for some help. She can go ahead and show Dave how to drive the chopper. Or maybe she'll learn to stop braking one of these days. Who knows? Either or, whichever comes first. I'll have her stop braking. I mean, come on, the cars are right here. We can go right over to them. You can show Dave how it's done. And all will be well. Or we can stop and have a conversation. It's up to you. What are you doing, Dave? Don't... Yeah, I think this is the problem we have. Ooh, a rock. I don't know what it is. Maybe we should collect it, but whatever. That's the thing about this. Every time. No, burn it. Don't jump in it. You're gonna make a mess. Then she'll have to rake it again, and then of course she'll wind up getting punished. So whatever. Oh, for the love of... Why does Mandy even... Lord only knows. Yeah. Jog. Can I jog back here? Mandy feels like it's time to take a dip, and she's visiting the public pool. It's not time to take a dip. Look at the... It's like what? It's 62 degrees. I guess that's not too bad, but still. For some reason, I just can't get Dave to like learn how to drive from her. I don't know if the game just kind of like glitches or what. Oh well. Well, look at that. Now the maid shows up and decides to give them all a hand. You know what they say. The family that rakes together stays together. How very cute is that? I guess Dave's trying to get some more brownie points in there. Should something come up at the prom. So yeah. It might be a good idea, actually, depending upon who's all going. But he probably should be taking care of himself. Looks like he's getting a little run down. I didn't even check the weather. At least it doesn't look like it's going to be too bad today. Play in the leaf pile. Yeah, we're not having it. Not having it. We are not going to be doing any more raking of the leaves that isn't necessary. Well, the gang's been outside now doing a lot of raking. As you can see, we got two big piles going. Dave's running ridiculously close on the bathroom. Yeah, you might want to hurry, buddy. You don't know if you're going to be able to make it. Yeah, that's not going to make you hurry any faster. So Dave is losing more relationship with Fuzzy Bottom. Do we even care about Fuzzy Bottom anymore? I mean, it's a toy. He's a teenager. At this point, he should be talking to girls, not imaginary friends. Well, that's how I see it anyway. To each their own, I suppose. Oh, raking is definitely one of those activities that... Do you ever notice in Sims 3 there's those activities that always tends to happen? And it just really irks you after a bit? It's something I just love doing, and I don't know why. But, at least with all this being done now, they can go ahead and just simply get it out of the way for winter. As more leaves fall, of course. Okay, so we got that almost all done. Go ahead and just burn a pile of leaves, get rid of it. Actually, you know what? You should probably take better care of yourself. Go get a shower. Maybe we'll have a friend over for I don't know, maybe a social or something. We'll have a meeting. A social meeting. Getting to know you meeting with a friend. Just as long as the house don't catch fire from burning these leaves. Well, after a long day of raking, here we go. I actually have a visitor over for Dave. Let's see if Katina can stay over this time without being kicked out of the house with the invitation of cops. Would you like to greet her at least? Wow. Dave is friendly, which means he has a really easy time making new friends. Okay, hover over any trait in the Simology panel to see more benefits. You alright, Mandy? That was completely strange. You should probably clean that whole mess up and then eat the... You don't want to have clothes on the floor when you have visitors over. Alright, well, you're just going to stand there? You're going to talk to her, man? I mean, come on. Don't be too shy, you know. Be friendly. Chat. Let's see, what else can we talk about? Get to know. That's always a great thing to get to know people. Especially if you want to have a date to the prom. Talk about fire? Why not? Maybe she likes fire. Who knows? It wouldn't hurt, right? This would be a gossip. We could do all kinds of great stuff. Special. Be friendly to... Okay, we already... Get to know. And... Don't talk about imaginary friend. That is the worst thing you could do. Tell her a funny story. Oh, she's family oriented. That's a good trait to have for a family aspiring sim. No, she loves the outdoors. She is lucky. Oh, two of them are both lucky. That isn't interesting as well. Alright, so after their little social interaction, he's got some plan to plant stink juice? Do I even want to know? What is this? Plant 2 stink juices. Oh, no, don't have her spray with stink juice. That would be bad. Well, she drives, and she drives a big lemon. Well, that was interesting. I wonder if it had anything to do with the stink juice going off. Way to go, Dave. You just had a friend over who just left. Wow. Maybe we can call her back. Chances are she'll probably be like, no, that was more than enough than what I wanted to experience. See you later, Dave. Dave, you just stink with the ladies, don't you? Okay, so let's get rid of that stink too. We don't want to make any more messes. And then she'll come back over. I don't even know what that was all about. I even brought out the macaroni and cheese for her, and she didn't even stay to have food. That's most disappointing. Okay, so at least he can make an autumn salad. Now, and then she comes running back. No. Invite her in. Okay. Invite inside. You may come inside. Don't be a dingus and leave her standing outside like the last time. Or don't block the way so she can't come in. Oh, wow. You are a dingus. Sigh. Watching these two converse is like watching paint dry. I think I almost started to nod out. But here's something of interest. Apparently she has a career and she's a burial specialist? Does that mean she's a young adult and she's slightly older than Dave? That would be interesting to say the least. I guess just gossip for now, but really, could something come out of this even though she may be older? Now I'm just slightly interested to see what could happen. But they still got a long way to go. Yeah, Dave's being sociable, but he's still not getting to where he needs to be. So, we'll just keep trying. She's probably going to wind up leaving soon, because I mean, it's 11 o'clock anyway, so. Oh well. So, of course, when they get done talking, what happens? She's going to go over and play with the toys. So, that's interesting to say the least. Don't know what to make of it. Maybe she's got the childish trait. Yeah. Apparently Dave is small talk because he talked about the weather and everything, so... I don't know, it seems like it actually did more for the mood than anything, so maybe he likes small talk? That could be a thing, who knows? Okay, Katina, you gotta... Wow. Okay, she's gotta go. Lightning's gotta stop striking on our property. And that storm's getting pretty bad out right about now. And now they're gonna talk about the fire. There was no fire, it was lightning strike. More of the reason why Katina should go home and not stay outside. So what are they? They're acquaintances right now. They still got a way to go to be friends. Anything else? Not really happening right now. Still get the no phase. Yeah, and they're just gonna keep talking. Alright. And Manny's gonna bash her head on the keyboard. So the whole family's sleeping. Katina just helps herself to the PC. Why don't you go home, Katina? Or maybe not. What the heck is she doing? The game is a fast forward. It is 3 in the morning and she is just like there. I don't even know what to make of this. I've got to go by. Yeah, it's like super late. Go! Finally, at 4 in the morning. What? I don't even know how to explain that. I can't even slow down time to explain that. Wow, that is like the latest thing I've ever had to sim over. And she just kind of like played with toys and clapped her hands and walked around the house. Strange? Yes, you can definitely tell winter is upon us. The ground has turned white. At least everything looks great outside because it's all raked up. So let's check the weather, see what the forecast is. Oh my goodness. Yeah, moderate snow Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, heavy snow Friday. Yep, it is definitely winter in Sunset Valley. Be prepared for 2 feet of snow. Yeah, right, it's probably going to be like 4 foot by the time it stops snowing. We got 7-day seasons, so we got what? 5 days in snow. Very well done. It's like being all the way up north all over again. Well, Dave, you better hurry up and get to know that girl as well, because you are running out of time, my friend. It is Sunday, the prom is tomorrow, and you still don't have a date. Yeah, oh, ask out on a date. Oh, that could be a thing. We'll have to see if we can ask her out for a date.
Have a wonderful day. If not, then just simply fake it.